Teacher Rachel here. I recently passed 1,000 bookings, teachings. Actually, I've been booked much more, but sometimes kids don't show up, and those don't count. Um, but I had a friend recently contact me and said, "Hey, I got into VIP Kid and passed several weeks ago, but I had a few bookings, but I'm not seeing any more. How do I get more bookings?" Well, the thing is, when you sign up and they pass you, you have this golden week or two where the learning partners have the new names of the new teachers, and they will send you some students. You might keep them and you might not. They don't know what kind of teacher you are yet. They have some idea, and they'll do their best to connect you with students that are good for you. But how do you keep them? That's a challenge. And how do you get noticed more? So when you first sign up, they're going to ask you for three things: a picture, a video, and a little profile blurb. Picture. They say something professional. Professional's good. You need to have good lighting, but a lot of teachers have been getting good bookings with a classroom. Make sure your classroom looks clean. Mine's a little cluttered right now, but my kids love the stars. They love the high fives, and right now I'm teaching a boatload of colors. So find something education, but make it look much more clean than my background. Wear orange, black, or blue. Those colors stand out better when you're on camera. Orange is the color for VIP Kid. Avoid pinks and greens because they tend to make you look kind of ill on camera. Of course, it depends on your complexion. You might look outstanding in pink. When you do your video, it might be worth it to pay for some editing. You want to avoid did I say you don't want dead air? Teacher Michael has some great videos on YouTube on how to do a good video. Dead air like this. You've only got 30 seconds to make a good impression. Keep it simple, keep it clean, and show them your teaching style. That's the important thing. The blurb. They give you a formula. Every teacher has the same formula. Mix it up. Say something different. Don't get wordy. Because the more words you have to translate, the more likely it is to not say what you think it says. Because when it translates back and forth, it can say some really funny things. I finally had to drop out the fact that I was an aunt and had numerous nieces and nephews because it didn't translate as nieces and nephews at all. And it was not good. We'll leave it at that. So that's important. So now you've opened the portal. You've got your first step there. You've got a good picture. You have a decent video. You're going to want to probably redo it 2 or 3 times in your first few months, because as you learn to operate with a camera, you're going to become more confident, and you can put that out in your video. It will come across. I haven't redone mine since January. I probably should. But my son learned how to do some editing, and he's pretty good. So my video doesn't look too bad. All 3 of my videos are on YouTube. Um, in my blurb, it now starts with, what kind of teacher do you want for your child? In a million blurbs of my name is, this stands out. And I think that is one thing that really helped me start getting bookings. Second thing, and this is very important, VIP Kid has put together a set of workshops especially for brand new teachers. It teaches you where to go to find everything, how to teach, how to open class, how to close the class, how to leave feedback, how to give stars, how to pace your class, how to deal with the parents that are over here like and overcorrecting on top of you. It teaches you how to do all these things. It teaches you how to use your space and how not to mess your camera up. Workshops for like everything. Honestly, they do. And if they don't, send in a ticket. Say, I need to ask this question. Can you make a workshop? Workshops will give you tokens, and they give these numbers, these names, to the learning partners. You can find the workshops under the Discover tab on your phone app, and definitely you'll want the phone app. And you can find this in the teacher portal under resources. There'll be two, library and certification. It's under library. And second thing you can do is that certification tab, find something to get certified in. They recommend trials. Trials never helped me. So I started as a new teacher, and I didn't get booked. I got sick. I did not open any slots. I stayed in bed for a week. And so I had no momentum going in. I started doing the workshops. I did like 12 to 15 workshops in November. I would see a sprinkling, but not a lot. But I started changing my profile picture. I started changing my video. They did a contest. They said, ni hao, something. And it was supposed to be a Christmas or a winter video. And so I did that. It showed participation. Even though I didn't get seen a lot, I participated. And then when they did the booking opportunity, they said open all your PPT slots, all of them. I mean, there's 4 times 7, 28 slots a week. Open all 28. Short notice them. And they offered me like $30 to do that. Okay, I made $30, and all I did was open slots. None of them got booked. I did that for the last week of November. I did that for the last week, for all of December, every single week. I was available to teach Thanksgiving Day. I was available to teach Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. And you know what happened? Christmas Eve, I got booked. 11 p.m. at night. But I took it. And I had a lot of fun. I discovered I could open and close the classroom just fine. Christmas Day, I had 4. Boom, 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 boom. The 4 prime slots for China is from 7 to 9. These are going to be closed soon, come November. This is China time, and for me, this is now 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Once the time change happens, I'm going to be getting up at 5 a.m. to open these classes. And anyway, you can read about that in the library. I also started going to the Hutong, and I did everything. So I was earning tokens, I was participating, and the learning partners noticed me again. I sent in tickets. I brought myself back up into the learning partners view. So I was showing that I was waking up. I was showing that I was wanting to learn more and participating in the different things they offered. They gave me an opportunity again. So here over Christmas and over New Year's, I got about 15, 16 classes, and about a third of those rebooked for 2 weeks later. A lot of them canceled, but some of them stayed. And with January, new students came on, and I was able to pick up some of these brand new students. They'd had like 9 classes, 5 classes, 4 classes, and they didn't know what to expect, and I didn't know how to teach. Somehow we made a connection, and a few of them stayed. I have one student that he had like 150 classes, and we clicked. Somehow or other we clicked. He's still my student today. I ended up with 2 little girls that I had like one day and one the next day. And for the longest time I got them confused. But eventually I sorted them out, and one of those has almost 70 classes with me. I mean, that's pretty good. And over the time I have collected a few other students. Some of them I have 15 times, and then where'd they go? I don't know. Just make yourself available. Show participation. That is so big. Join the Hutong. Go in there. Make comments. Do all of the little things they offer. Little activities. They take 5 minutes. I mean, come on. They ask you one question. You learn something about China. You learn something about teaching. Take the workshops. Yes, it's an hour. No, you do not have to turn on your camera. It's nice if you do, but you can sit there with the camera off, and as long as you can answer the questions in the questionnaire and say, this is what I'm going to do to improve my teaching, you're gold. So, how do you get more bookings? Number 1, make sure that your profile looks good and it gets noticed. Number 2, education. Keep learning by using the workshops in the Hutong. Participate. If they put something out as a contest, participate. If the Hutong, make comments, ask questions. But another thing you can do is go to YouTube, and there's you will start to notice in the lesson planning and the certifications, you'll see some of these teachers. Get their names, go to YouTube, and guess what? You will find many of these teachers have YouTube channels. Watch their videos. I mean, like a gold mine of education here for free. See, one other thing is Facebook. If you do Facebook or Instagram, a lot of these very popular teachers have an Instagram account, and they have a Facebook page. There is an official Facebook page. Join it. Okay? Anything goes wrong, that's where the information will be, so that you are on top of things. When someone cut the fiber cables into Beijing and fried everybody's Well, didn't fry it. Nobody could get in, nobody could do anything, but we could still get to Facebook, and they had a few lines that they were not dependent there. They kept us informed of what's going on, and you didn't panic so badly. And that we were informed of exactly when we were able to get in and start teaching that night. So the Facebook page, the official one. Another good one to join is the Google Slides. I use those. The Google Slides group is really good. I personally like the Christian VIP Kid group. There's over 40-year-olds, over 50-year-old groups, minimalist groups that don't like using props. There are so many of these Facebook groups. Find your niche. Someone in there is like you, and join. If you don't like it, just unjoin. I mean, that's not hard to do. I would advise you to join, like Teacher Jennifer and Teacher Aaron have some great beginning YouTube, Facebook groups. You can ask questions there. They'll help you. And Teacher Michael, get his YouTube videos and learn how to take a good picture, leave a good blurb, make a good video. And Teacher Melissa has some great points, little bitty short videos. Mine's long again. Teacher Melissa has some great videos. Teacher Nancy, Teacher Aaron, Teacher Jennifer, they all have some great videos on how to teach, how to use TPR. You know, you say, my name is, things like that. And why is TPR even important? I mean, isn't it just talking with your hands? No. How to involve the kids, because you want them coming back. VIP Kid can open the door for you, but you've got to make the connection. Say the kid's name. Learn to say it correctly, especially if it's in Chinese. Take time to tell mom, oh, you're gorgeous. You know, well, don't use gorgeous, say beautiful. Say hi mom, hi dad, hi grandma, hi grandpa. If you're not sure, say mom, because if it's grandma, she'll you know, I look so young. They're like us. They like to be flattered. They like to be told their child is amazing. And most of them are. You have 4-year-olds who read better than most 7-year-olds in America. It's amazing. But, as I told someone, their upper echelon, their top 10% is still more students than we even have in America. So don't let it get to you. Zaijian, and open those slots, but only if you're willing to get up and teach them. Bye-bye.